Welcome to my channel. Today we will learn about what is Python. Everyone says Python is interpreted, high level and object oriented programming language. What you heard is absolutely correct. Yes, Python is a collection of interpreter, high level object oriented programming language, and it is a dynamically type checked also. In Python, now we will see how execution happen, like on your code. So how it will gives the output. Basically, Python follows top to bottom approach. Top to bottom approach means like it comes from line by line, like first line, second line, third line, like that. It comes from line by line. So so first step is like compile our code to bytecode, like compile our code like a readable code or English code or English words to bytecode. So with the help of like as we mentioned, like Python is a interpreter language. Okay, as you mentioned, the Python is a interpreter language. Before execution, Python converts our code or statement into bytecode, and it is nothing but a low level code or zeros or ones. Basically we call it like a zeros or ones, and it is a platform independent representation of source code. Okay, while converting the code from compiling the code from like readable code to bytecode, below are the steps involved, like lexical analysis, syntax analysis and semantic analysis. Means first it will take our code and makes it as a tokens or chunks, and after that like breaking the code it into tokens, and after that checking the structure of the code and ensuring code makes the logical sense, like uh, what we wrote, everything is correct or not. In compilation part, basically it will see the syntax errors. Okay, now we have the bytecode. Means first we have the code. That code is in the English statement or readable statement, readable form. Now we converted that code into bytecode. Now bytecode is like zeros and ones, like okay. After that, that bytecode we provided it, like Python provided it to PVM. PVM is nothing but Python virtual machine. The second step is execution by the Python virtual machine. This is the PVM. Okay, now here the compiled bytecode is executed in the PVM machine. PVM machine means like machinery language will read this bytecode, or machines will read this bytecode and produces the output and executes the bytecode. Okay, this PVM machine will read this bytecode and executes that bytecode. After PVM machine executes that bytecode, again it comes back from bytecode to readable code, and then it executes the output. Here in the steps involved in the PVM machine is instruction fetch, the retrieving the next bytecode. Like we have the code, and that code divides into tokens, right? So it reads one by one bytecode instruction and understanding in the machine language, and after that performing the operation, specified operation it will perform. Now the memory management is the next step. Okay, actually Python is dynamic memory management system. Like it will dynamically allocate the memory as per the input, and once we uses that input and it got completed, and immediately it will deallocate it. So by default Python will manage the memory, like it will do the reference counting and the garbage collection. Automatically it will freeing the memory that no longer it is used. Okay, and in Python we have Python will handle built-in functions and libraries. So next step, Python will handle built-in functions. For example, we have the print statement, it is the built-in function. We have the OS or environment, okay, operating system, it is the built-in function. Or we have the pandas library, so it is one is the library. So Python will handle these inbuilt built-in functions and libraries. After that, error handling. So in error handling, after 3.10 or 3.11, Python is giving very good verbose about the error. Means like in detail error Python is giving. In future session we will see, like in we will write one code and then I will execute it and then I will explain it one by one again. Okay. In error handling, if an error occurs during the execution, Python has a very robust in error handling mechanism, and then it gives the exact error, like it is trying to tell you the exact error where it is occurs, and you can easily go on then debug it. Okay, so these are the 5 steps involved in executing our Python program, and these steps are very important for interview perspective as well. You should remember what happens first and then second and then third. Okay, now I will write one code and then I will explain you. Okay, so here I will take the basic code definition of multiplication a comma b. Okay, simply I will write the return statement, return a into b, and result equal to multiplication of 10 comma 5 and print result. Okay, so yeah, as I mentioned here, first it will compile my code. Okay, first it will compile my code into the bytecode. At backend Python compiles my code like line by line. It will compile my code and converts that code into the bytecode at backend. Once the bytecode is converted, PVM machine will perform here. PVM machine is like a platform independent, so it will perform the operation on the bytecode and it will execute the output. For example, if I print the statement, see 50, how it gives the 50? Like Python does not know about the multiplication, or does not know about the MUL, does not know about the RET okay, like machine, sorry, not Python, like machine does not know. So what it happen, the PVM machine acts here. PVM machine take this code and then converts this code into bytecode, and once the system understanding that bytecode zeros and ones, and after that it executes and gives the data. So this is the output, 50 is the output. Now here I provided a equal to 10 and then b is equal to 50. I use this code a is equal to 10 and then b is equal to 50. For example, for 10 and 50 some sort of memory is allocated. Okay, once the usage is completed, a comma b, like a into b, and I have the data in the result, the memory of a into b is deallocated. Deallocated means the garbage collection automatically perform here. It will not store the data, and the final output result is equal to 50. Again some memory is allocated to result equal to 50. Okay, and after that, as I mentioned, like it will take the inbuilt functions and libraries. Okay, so we have the inbuilt function print statement will execute and it will give the output. So print result is equal to 50. For example, here I did some mistake and then I remove the n. Okay, and simply I am trying to write the run the code. So at that time, if you see, as I mentioned, like after 3.10 or 3.11, Python gives the very good verbose about the errors. See, it gives that name error, print is wrong, like name PRIT is not defined. Did you mean print? See, it gives that how good it is, like it gives the tip as well. Do you want to print? Write the print PRINT. Okay, once I done that, like I get the output 50. Okay, these are the approaches how Python execute and provides the output, like top to down, bottom, like top to bottom approach. Now we will see some features of the Python. Okay, the key features of the Python are easy to read and write. Okay, Python is very straightforward and reusable. Okay, readable. You can easily read the statement and then you can easily write the statement. Okay, for example, here I am writing a is equal to 10 and b equal to 20, and here I want to add. Okay, I want to write the add. Additional value is equal to a plus b. Okay, and I'm trying to print the add value. Okay, if I execute, the output is 30. See, you can easily read and then you can easily write. No need to write the long statements, or no need to write the long syntaxes or the big syntaxes. Okay, it is very easy. Just you write here that print statement and then you write here equal to 10. No need to define the data type also here, like it automatically takes the data type, like a dynamic data type. This is also one of the feature in the Python. Okay, one of the feature in the Python, like dynamic typing. Okay, like Python does not need explicit declaration of the variable, or like a data type, or to provide the memory. Okay, whatever the value you provided to the variable, as per that value, dynamic Python allocates or reserves some memory space. Okay, to making that language more flexible. What Python will do? Python allocates some memory as per the value. For example, if you see here, I provided a equal to 10, b equal to 20. Okay, I will write like this way. Define add function here I am taking. Okay, add function here I am taking, and just I will provide a comma b. Okay, and return statement a plus b. Okay, for example, here I provide the data result equal to add function. Okay, first I will take like this: a equal to 10 and b equal to 20. Okay, and here I will provide like a comma b, and simply I want to print the statement print result, and I want to get the memory of a, and I want to print the memory of a, and I want to print the memory of b. Okay, this is the one statement. Here I am not providing any data type declaration, just I am giving 10 comma 20. This is the one. And another one, I want to write a is equal to Kumar, my channel name, like Kumar Motomari, and b equal to Motomari. Okay, and same addition function I want to use here, result equal to add function and a comma b. Here I am writing. Okay, a comma b. Same I want to print the result, comma id of a, like memory of that string, and the memory of the string a and the memory of the string b. If I'm running this statement, we will see it is giving the error, like I miss here. What I miss? Like colon I miss here. See, it is giving first a plus b, like when I provided the integer values 10 comma 20 means 30 is the output, and this is the memory allocation of that A and B. Okay, now I'm giving the Kumar Montgomery. Kumar Montgomery is the string. Here I did not provide any external declaration, data type declaration. Just I'm giving the values, string values. So as per the string values, it reserves some memory. So basically, what Python will do, Python is the dynamic typing, and it resolves some memory as per the input. Okay, now now we will see the interpreted language. So as we discussed, Python is the interpreted language. It executes the line by line, which makes debugging easier and the faster. So we will see what is that. Okay, as we mentioned, Python executes the statement line by line. Okay, here I want to provide a is equal to 20.5 and b is equal to 30.5. So result equal to add function a comma b and print result. Okay, just I'm running the statement here. It gives that 51.0. Okay, now we will see how Python is interpreted and how it executes line by line. For example, here I'm removing the u. Okay, here I'm removing the u. Just I'm writing the result. When I execute, see, it is giving me the error. Okay, it is giving me the error where result is not defined. Did you mean the result? But what it do, it comes from line by line. It executes this print statement. Okay, result like a plus b result. For example, if I write here addition of 10 comma 20. Okay, addition of Kumar comma Montgomery. Okay, so I'm executing the program here. If you see, this the thing, like Python executes line by line, like it compiles if any errors, like if any syntax errors, it directly gives the error over there, and after that it comes the next line. Okay, if any syntax errors, it stops the program over there, or if you have any error kind like name or attribute, whatever the errors we have, it stops that at line, at point of line. Okay, now you see, okay, it executes this addition statement. Okay, addition of 10 comma 20 is 30. Okay, and this is the memory value, like okay, so it not executing the next line. Okay, just it executing. For example, here I'm giving the print statement. Okay, print a plus b. Okay, print a plus b. If you see, okay, if you see, it prints that value, like it comes to line, like a is equal to 10, a is equal to 20. It comes to the next line and it prints. For example, here I will show you like a debug mode. Okay, I'll show you like a debug mode. So see, here I'm initializing the values, a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 20. If I go step into, okay, it goes to my add function. Here in the add function, a is equal to 10 and then b is equal to 20, like line by line it comes. After that it goes the next, okay, print 30. For example, if I go to the console, you will see the print 30, and after that it returns the statement and it goes to the next line. Okay, it goes to next line, like addition of 10 comma 20. Now it completed. Now after that again I'm giving the a is equal to Kumar. Okay, and next b is equal to Montgomery. Now it goes to, again it goes to the add function. Okay, when I go to the add function, okay, when I go to the add function, into the add function, so a equal to Kumar, b is equal to Motomari, and it prints the print statement of a comma b, like a plus b. See, now you see the Kumar Motomari, and it comes to the next line return statement. Now my data is loaded into the result. I'm trying to print the print statement. Okay, in my print statement I have the error at the result, so it stops over there. This means like Python comes like line by line, and it compiles the code, and after that it executes the code at the same time. Okay, so like that, like Python is easy to write. The main key features are like Python is easy to read and easy to write. Okay, and Python is dynamically typed, and Python is interpreter, like it compiles and executes the lines line by line, line by line. Okay, and the next feature is extensive libraries and the frameworks. Python has a vast standard library, and many of the third party libraries are also available, and we have the frameworks like Django, Flask, like for the web development or the data science. Like we have a lot of frameworks and lot of standard libraries, and many third party libraries. Here we will see some basic just I will show some basic kind, like I have the pandas as a library. Import pandas as pd. Here just I'm trying to create sample, like empty data frame, pd dot data frame. Okay, pd dot data frame, and I'm trying to print data frame. Okay, see, we will see what it will execute. See, it is giving the empty data frame, columns and index. For example, if I want to add the data is equal to, sorry, data is equal to a colon 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma b colon 5 comma 6 comma 7 comma 8. For example, I want to give that data into the data frame. Okay, it gives the output. See, a comma b columns, and then 0 1 2 3 are the rows, like indexes. Okay, so Python has the very vast standard libraries, or like standard functions, and it contains the libraries also, like, and it accepts the third party libraries. It accepts the third party libraries. Okay, now we will discuss about the main feature is like a object oriented. Okay, Python supports object oriented programming. Okay, which allows for the set and reusable code and the modular programs. Here the object oriented programming means we can create the classes, we can write the polymorphism, we can write the inheritance, and we can create the objects. Okay, so it is the object oriented programming. Now we will see how we will write the code. Here I will take the code, like first I will take the class mobile. Okay, I will take the class mobile, and define init method, and here in the class, like I want to write the mobile name. Okay, I want to write the mobile name, self dot mobile name equal to mobile name. Okay, now I have the another class sim operator. Okay, sim operator. I have the class sim operator, Okay, here define init method, and then here I want to write the self dot, and I want to write the sim operator name here. Okay, sim operator. Self dot sim operator equal to sim operator. Now I have the another class smartphone, or here I'll write the sim. Okay, so I have that smartphone, or I can write like this way. I have the sim, right? So here I will write the sim operator. Okay, in the sim I will take the sim type, so it will be easy for us. I will define. Okay, here in the sim I will in the sim operator I will take the same, and in the sim I will take the sim type. Okay, sim type, and what I will do here, the mobile name I will call at last. Okay, in the mobile class, what I will do instead of yeah, I will take that mobile name also, no worry here. And after that I'll I will call the parent classes, like parent classes are like sim comma sim operator. Okay, so here I will call sim dot init method self comma sim type. Okay, self comma sim type. I want to write that sim type in the initialization method argument also, and here sim operator dot init method of self comma sim operator. Okay, self comma sim operator. Now I have the method. Okay, smartphone. I have the method smartphone. Here in the smartphone, what I will write here, I will write your mobile. Okay, your mobile self dot mobile name. Okay, mobile supports sim supports sim operator self dot sim operator ATLS. Okay, sim type self dot sim type as operator. Okay, define normal phone. Okay, same. here does not support. I will write the does not support. Just basic I am writing here, okay. And what I will do here, I'll create the class of that mobile. Mobile is equal to mobile, and I'll pass my mobile name Motorola, okay. And I will write my SIM type, okay, eSIM, and I will write my operator. Here I will write Airtel as my operator. So what I will do here, I will call my smartphone method object mobile dot smartphone. Okay, we will see the output. See, your Motorola mobile supports Airtel as eSIM operator. Okay, for example, if I call mobile dot normal phone, okay, what it will give? It gives, okay, yeah, it gives your Motorola mobile does not supports Airtel as eSIM operator. Okay, so like that you can write your code, or you can write your project in object oriented programming way. Okay, here we create the class and we create the object, and then we implemented here inheritance. Okay, you can write your code like this way. So here the Python, like basically you need to remember Python goes top to bottom approach. First it reads the code line by line, and it compiles the code and provided that compiled code like a byte code to the PVM machine. Now PVM machine take that byte code and executes, and after that it gives the result of. Once we have the result, whatever the memory allocated to the variables or the initialization variables, those values, those memories got deallocated, like it automatically allocated and deallocated as per the inputs. Okay, and we have several inbuilt functions and very good error handling in the Python. Next, the key features, like you need to remember, like always Python is easy to read and write, and it supports object oriented programming, and the main key feature is like a dynamic typing and interpreted, and it supports extensive libraries. Like we have lot of libraries and lot of frameworks. Here you can write anything, like you can use these key features, like you can use this Python for the data science or web framework. Okay, like Python is very easy, and then you can easily learn Python. Okay, thanks for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.